Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon. Hey family, come on in. Come on in, you guys. I see Zena's first. I got your number here. Next level second, and Amari's third. I've got your number 7929657. That's Zena. Next level 7929656, and then Amari 7929655. I was trying to share something and it won't let me share it, you guys. It's about the Cory Bigsby case. I just came on here so I can you guys are gonna probably get it. I don't know. It wouldn't let me download it. I done recorded the darn thing, but it won't let me download everything I recorded. It just makes me so mad. But I've been fiddle-faddling around with this thing. I'm gonna play with it today while you guys are on here. I'm not gonna show it later on tonight, but if you stay here, you'll get it when I get it. I already seen it, but I wanted to share this with you guys. About the Cory Bigsby case. Let me come in the room if I can. Because when I share my screen, that's the only way I can do it, is share my screen. Because we're going to share it now. We're going to share. Sharing is caring. And I think y'all need to see this. All of it. And some. So, dang, where's my... Here we go. Hold on. It got me doing all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff I don't want to do. Oh my goodness gracious. All kind of stuff. Okay, I'm in the building. Okay. So let me try to share this because I won't be able to see it. And that's just what's up. So. Oh, my stomach is hurting a little bit. I don't know if this is going to work, you guys. Only thing I can do is try. She said, let's get it. Let's go. Let me see if I can do it. I know that they're going to have commercials in here, so I'm not trying to do anything special, but let's see if we can do this. Okay, you guys tell me if you see anything. Do you guys see my screen? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can see my screen. Okay, is there an echo? Okay, so we're gonna share it all. There is now. Is there an echo? Yes, Now is there echo? Okay, tell me if there's an echo now because I turned everything down so I can't hear anything. It's still an echo? Okay, let's get it.
Discovery from the Cory Bigsby trial, which wrapped up last week, was released Tuesday. Bigsby was found guilty of killing his 4-year-old son Cody. Part of the discovery include body cam footage from officers who responded to the initial 911 call, as well as body cam footage from the Hampton Roads Regional Jail and part of a video from an interrogation between Bigsby and a Hampton police detective. Let's start with the response to the initial 911 call on January 31st, 2022. That's when police say Bigsby first reported his 4-year-old son Cody missing. This body cam footage shows Bigsby leading officers upstairs. Bigsby tells the responding officers he woke up at 7 that morning. Then,
after I fixed breakfast, I came up here, I fed the twins, and I went downstairs to get dressed so I can start loading things into the truck. And when I came up here to get my coat, I noticed that my son wasn't in the room.
Later that same day, Bigsby is seen in this video talking to Hampton Police Detective Smith. Bigsby's attorneys played this video for the jury. His counsel saying it showed Bigsby was introduced to the idea that Cody was accidentally killed.
I believe something happened to Cody. He just slipped down the stairs. He hurt himself. Fell out that window. One of the kids, that you said they fight. I don't know if it got taken too far. That's what I think happened. I think something happened, and I think you were trying to be a good dad and help your kid.
But fast forward 8 months to August 3rd, 2022, in the Hampton Roads Regional Jail. Bigsby is seen in his cell and says this to Lieutenant Evans, who came to his cell after Bigsby dictated an alleged confession to another correctional officer.
The officer that was just up here, you had her write something down. What was that?
That was a weird confession. I'm just tired of this crap going on in my head. Hearing voices.
Lieutenant Evans then hands Bigsby a piece of paper, and for 15 minutes, Bigsby handwrites an alleged confession. Those statements, this was one of several, were key in the case against Bigsby. Bigsby is set to be sentenced on June 18th. In Hampton, Ellen Ice, News 3.
Okay, you guys, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. So we're going to keep going. All right, let's keep going. Let's move right along. Come on, you guys. Share. So hold on. I don't want all of that. So, yeah.
Yes.
Where was he at?
He was upstairs in the room asleep. I'll show you where he was at. Asleep.
By all means. It's all right. Okay.
I woke up this morning probably around about a little after 7. And I went to go use the bathroom as I usually do, right? And I went in the kitchen to get their breakfast ready because the boys wake up early, the twins, and they'll start running through the house. So they wake me up really early. So after I fixed breakfast, I came up here, I fed the twins, and I went downstairs to get dressed so I can start loading things into the truck. And when I came up here to get my coat, I noticed that my son wasn't in the room.
So when you woke up at 7, your son wasn't in the room, right?
I didn't come up here at 7.
So you sleep in a different room,
I sleep downstairs.
and it's just your one son, Cody, lives
Cody
here.
slept in here. He just slept downstairs with me.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. My officer guarding downstairs is gonna start down there. We're gonna do a full see this house. We're gonna check literally everything because He's a small dude.
Yes, exactly.
If we don't find him then, we're gonna secure a scent article. So like the last thing he wore,
Yes.
do me a favor, if you know what that is, if you can think of what that is, don't touch it. Just point it out to me when we get to that point. Because the bloodhound will come by and he'll do a bloodhound sweep to make sure he hasn't left the house.
Okay, you got it. Brush your teeth myself.
Did he have maybe a pillow that he was sleeping on last night?
Pillow?
Because he's the only one that sleeps on that. Yeah, he's the only one sleeping on that bed, right? Okay. So this right here is what he was sleeping on last night, right? Perfect. He said 1 a.m. he was sitting in his bed asleep, right?
This is SP News Nuggets. You guys, we're going to go through all of this today.
We're moving, so
He said, oh.
get everything clean and ready.
Okay. Now, hold on. There's more. I got to find it.
Do you want to stay protected from bug or pest problems?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm thinking.
My gut feeling is something happened to Cody. I believe it's probably an accident. I believe it was probably while the boys were upstairs for an extended period of time. Alright? I believe something happened that he either had some sort of medical emergency, he fell down the stairs. Kids play hard. We both agree with that, okay? Nobody's gonna argue with you. I believe something happened to Cody. He was slipped down the stairs, he hurt himself, he fell out that window. One of the kids, you know, you said they fight. I don't know if it got taken too far. That's what I think happened. I think something happened, and I think you were trying to be a good dad and help your kid.
Good
That's what I
dad.
think happened, okay? And I think the reason that the canines did not alert on the house, I think the reason the bloodhounds didn't go past that front door is because when a body is wrapped in multiple big 55-gallon drum bags, and there's a bunch unaccounted for, it magically, absolutely, that's my theory so far.
He was surprised when they said every 50-pound bag. This is what I want you guys to see right now, okay? So stay tuned. This is SP News Nuggets. I'm sharing with you strictly from the horse's mouth. Let's watch this part right here. Hold on. We can't get this in here, so, you know, I'm not trying to do all of that. But anyway, nevertheless, let's get it. Let's get in. And here you guys pay close attention. Here we go. This is SP News Nuggets. This is what I want you guys to see. Oh,
Oh, you tell me. You alright? What did you tell Master? What did you tell Master?
No, I'm just tired of this crap going on in my head, man.
What's in your head?
I'm hearing voices. They've been doing it like all day, every day for the longest time. I'm like, if they want me to confess to something I do and do my time, I don't have time for the foolishness. I'm letting nobody keep torturing me for nothing.
Who's torturing you?
Whoever got this thing hooked up to my head. It's crazy. You know they hooked the box up to my head, right?
What box? So, quick question. The officer that was just up here, you had him write something down. What was that?
That was a written confession from him. I signed it.
From him or from you?
It was from me. He wrote it for me and I signed it.
You can't write it yourself?
I can write it myself.
Ready this paper? You got a pen? Still that'll work.
Well, lose
Ask a question?
Yes.
You know what today's date is?
Today's the 3rd of August.
Okay. You know where you at?
Yes.
Okay, and one more thing. Whatever you wrote up here, I have not read. I just want to know.
Okay, you guys. I wonder, what do you guys think about all of that? Okay? Tell me, what are you guys thinking about that? I know it was 15 minutes of watching him just write or whatever, but they went through the 2 videos that the juries asked. They asked to see these videos. They asked to see the video of him interrogation, how he just sat there and he he didn't say anything, and the guy was like, well, I think something happened to Cody and you're just trying to be a good dad. They play rough, they fight, he could have fell down the stairs or out the window, and you're just trying to be a good dad. So is that what happened? And then he goes on and saying, well, you probably trying to be a good dad, so you just put the baby in 50-pound bag, trash bag, and you put him in like 2 or 3 bags. And he was like, 50-pound bag. I mean, he was like, 50-pound bag? You think I could put him in the 50-pound bag? And he was like, yeah. He's like, oh. And then they cut the film. They didn't let them see anymore. Then they go on to him showing them the house, how messy the house was, and all of that stuff. Let me see what they're doing right here. Hold on. Okay, I had to stop my screen because I don't know if you came in here late. You can catch the beginning of this. I was trying to upload it for you guys without all the commercials and all of that other stuff, and it just would not take. So I said, well, let me remember. I can't remember how to share my screen, so I shared it the best way I can. So you guys can go find it, get it, look at it, but pretty much that's it in a nutshell. I still believe exactly the same thing I believed from day one. He beat the kid, and this hasn't changed my mind either. Okay, well, the God says Freddie Johnson. That's what I need to do. I already got my earphones on. Yes, he did that. Next. Crystal says, yes, I believe so. Finally finished. Yo, he is finally finished. So that is everything. I could share it again if you guys want me to. I don't think beating you over the head with I just don't like the commercials. I need to get them off my phone. I just do. I don't like it whatsoever. But anyway, I wanted to share the whole thing with you guys. And so you guys, like I said, we share everything. Whether we in agreement with it or not, we're not one side or the other. Well, I'm not. Like I said, I already told you guys, hey, I just want to ask you guys one question. I want to ask you, no, he does not have a psycho diagnosis. I want to ask you guys one question. Because I watched it. Do you guys think that person that was talking, and you really probably have to go back and listen to it, and like I said, I listened to it, and I wanted you guys to see the video, but here, I'm gonna share with you hold on. Let me go out of here because you can hear it better when, but you can't see it. For some reason, it will not download for you guys. But so I literally went over everything, and I recorded it, and it was great, but it won't upload. God, the Lord said maybe you don't need to, but I recorded, and when I record it, I can heighten up the volume a little bit. So I was taking pieces and doing my thing. And let me turn this up. You guys, I'm gonna listen to this. You guys can listen to it with me. And in that way, hold on. You can hear what I hear. And this is just everything.
Okay. So you said you saw him last night, right? Yes. Where was he at? He was upstairs in the room asleep. I'll show you where he was at. By all means. Where's your brother? That's all right. I woke up this morning probably around a little after 7, and I went to go use the bathroom as I usually do, right? And I went in the kitchen to get their breakfast ready because the boys wake up early, the twins, and they'll start running through the house. So they wake me up really early. So after I fixed breakfast, I came up here, I fed the twins, and I went downstairs to get dressed so I can start loading things into the truck. And when I came up here to get my coat, I noticed that my son wasn't in the room.
So when you woke up at 7, your son wasn't in the room, right?
I didn't come up here at 7.
So you sleep in a different room?
I sleep downstairs.
And it's just your one son, Cody lives
Cody
here?
slept in here. DJ slept downstairs with me. That's my only.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. My officer darting downstairs is gonna start down there. We're gonna do a full see of his house. We're gonna check literally everything because he's a small dude.
Yes, exactly.
If we don't find him then, we're gonna secure a sense article. So like the last thing he wore.
Yes.
Do me a favor, if you know what that is, if you can think of what that is, don't touch it. Just point it out to me when we get to that point, because the bloodhound will come by and he'll do a bloodhound sweep to make sure he hasn't left the house.
Okay, you got it.
Did he have maybe a pillow that he was sleeping on last night? Pillow? Sleeping on? Because he's the only one that sleeps on that pillow. Yeah, he's the only one sleeping on that bed, right? Alright. Okay. So this right here is what he was sleeping on last night, right? Perfect. He said 1 a.m. he was sitting in this bed asleep, right? What are you doing?
We moving, so
Yeah,
everything clean and ready.
I believe it was probably while the boys were upstairs for an extended period of time. Alright, I believe something happened. That he either had some sort of medical emergency, he fell down the stairs. Kids play hard. We both agree with that, okay? Nobody's gonna argue with you. I believe something happened to Cody. He either slipped down the stairs, he hurt himself, he fell out that window. One of the kids, that you said they fight, I don't know if it got taken too far. That's what I think happened. I think something happened, and I think you were trying to be a good dad and help your kid. That's what I think happened, okay? And I think the reason that the canines did not alert on the house, I think the reason the bloodhound didn't go past that front door is because when a body is wrapped in multiple big 55-gallon drum bags, and there's a bunch unaccounted for, it magically...
That's your theory, man?
Absolutely. That's my theory so far.
I just want to listen to the beginning of this, you guys.
I'll find out.
Just the beginning.
I'm just tired of this crap going on in my head. Hearing voices. They've been doing it like all day, every day for the longest. Like they want me to confess to something now, they want to do my time. I don't have time for the preach. Let nobody keep torturing me now.
Who's boyfriend is?
Whoever got this thing hooked up to my head.
So quick question. The officer that was just up here, you had him write something down. What was that?
That was a written confession from him. I signed it.
From him or from you?
It was from me. He wrote it for me and I signed it.
You can't write it yourself?
I can write it myself.
Like you just paper? You got a pen?
Said that'll work.
Okay, you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I showed it to you, so I couldn't just let you just hear it. I wanted you guys to see it And so therefore, you guys will know the same thing I know. If I can't get it to you one way, I'll get it to you another way. And that's how we do that. You guys will see everything I see when people send something to me, and I share. People may get mad and be like, "Oh, I sent it, so what?" I share. I share everything that you guys send to me. Tina sent me some stuff. Nancy sent me some stuff, and I appreciate it. Um, hey, Freddie, what's going on?
You going on? Thank you so much. I appreciate you bringing the nuggets to us.
What you think about that video? I couldn't download it. You know how we usually would download stuff and we'll watch it together and heighten the audio so everybody can hear it and everything. My thing wouldn't let me do nothing. So I was like, we finna share this stuff. I don't care if I get a ding. We gonna share because that's the whole video.
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't know whether he was doing it for entertainment and somebody here like he crazy or somebody was, telling him for his right.
Well, somebody was talking in the background and they were saying something about showers and they were saying something about commissary and when are we gonna do the shower? And I don't know. Maybe maybe what he's saying is what he heard was he said all day, every day, y'all torture me, y'all saying go ahead and confess. It's such. You know what I'm saying? And he thinking it's something in his head. He said something about a box being on his head then with wires. He did.
So that's all he was seeing and hearing. That's what he said. I don't think the man is crazy. Like he tried to be, I just think he forcefully may have hit the child. And when you know it's hit something and you realize the child, when you tried to probably stop the blood or whatever, or wake the child, he went wake.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I can have different.
Yep, you
I
can.
have different scenarios. I can say the mom was there or somebody that was close to him and they hurt the child. It's so many ways you can look at this with him.
Right. Right. So, do you think that I got your ticket right here, 7929658. Do you think somebody coerced him into saying those things?
I'm not sure because he said that. I don't know. That's hard to say. I don't know, but I don't think that the way he was sitting there, whatever, like, he was being tortured. He didn't look like it.
Right, but you know what? And she didn't even come close to him. She stood back enough just in case he jumped out and started going off. But somebody was speaking the whole entire time, basically while he was writing. And they said something about suicide. They was like, is he on suicide watch or something, like suicide watch or something? You know what though? When a person is isolated, they it will make them go crazy though. When you be isolated and just shut in a room, no light, no sun, no, you don't get to see your kids, talk to your family or nothing. I mean, some people call it torture, but when they be isolated like that, they do see things and hear things, and it could be just his, you know, conscience.
Oh, that's a good one there. Yeah, I hadn't thought about his conscience too.
It could be his conscience.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
You know, cause he wrote some explicit stuff on there. You know, I think the voices maybe that he's hearing is other inmates and people talking, and it could be, you know, I mean, it'd be easy to be on the intercom and say, you killed your baby. You might as well go ahead and tell us. And da-da-da. You know, go ahead and we'll give you a shower. I mean, they're not gonna record that. I'm not saying that didn't happen. That could have happened. I don't know, but I mean, I still wouldn't sign nothing and all that other stuff. Cause he admitted I signed it. The officer came in here. He wrote it for me. That's what he said.
Looks like he was doing his own dictation, his own writing.
Isn't it weird how now the news is releasing all of this stuff? They released a 911 call. They released the video interrogation. They have released the body cam, them going into his room. They're showing like, no, we did not do this. But it's just little clips, though. It is little clips. Okay. Okay. All righty. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't think nothing of it right now. So if somebody think I think something of it, I mean, like I said, I just want to know if he's lying. Okay, then what is it that you're not telling us? If you're not lying, you know.
Okay, all right. What about that? Is you ain't you, Mrs. South?
Because now he seems like he's lying because nobody. I mean, nobody stuck. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not gonna say something like that. That I did this, I did that to get a shower or get a cookie or get another cookie. I'm not gonna say something like that. You got me in jail. That will be the last thing I'm gonna say, especially if I didn't do it. If I didn't do it, I would be sitting there going, I didn't do this, and let me write this down. And I would have wrote some crazy stuff down like, I didn't do this, such. But some people were upset, was like, where's the crown at? Well, he wrote another letter. That letter they showed in court. But he wrote another letter without them being there, and he left it in that book that he put underneath when he was writing that letter. Well, everybody think he's not going to tell, but I believe he's going to tell us. Yeah, he'll tell it. He's gonna tell it. He's gonna tell it. Alrighty. Love you. Alrighty. Bye bye. We got 5 minutes. Anybody else? What is that? Some lips? Infamous truth teller? What do you got? Some lips up there? And got some black lips. You infamous truth teller, you something else. Why would you have some black lips up on your page? Infamous truth teller. Why would you have some lady's black lips as your emoji? The pink glitter? Okay. All right. Okay. I was thinking maybe you were trying to make people think you was a black girl. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I could be wrong, but I would think somebody to have some black women lips as their emoji, they want people to think that they of that race or that whatever. Anyway, hey, woke the guy, what's going on? Hey,
So I just had a couple of questions.
yeah, let me get your thing in here, woke the guy.
Okay.
Oh,
One, you were saying why did we think that that they're releasing all this stuff now?
yeah,
I believe that a lot of people have found lawyers, and rather than pass out all this information to each person
mhm,
that's found a lawyer, they just release it to the public in general.
hmm, okay,
I mean, that's just my opinion. The other thing is when the 911 call and when he walked in the detective through the house,
uh huh,
he does not seem frantic enough for me to have a missing child.
yeah. On the phone call, he got to explaining what he was wearing, and then it was bedtime, and he said he was wearing the black pants and a black shirt. Then he said some socks, and then he turned around and said some shoes. I mean,
There it goes.
and a coat, and he said something about his coat was missing. And I'm gonna tell you something, and that kind of worries me too because I've had a child missing before, and you know what? I could not remember what the child was wearing, and I didn't look to see if he had shoes or if he had a coat. I just couldn't find the kid. I didn't think about looking for the. I was frantic. I didn't know. I didn't even know to look for the shoe. I wasn't looking, girl. I wasn't looking for, and it was snow outside. Yeah, it was snow outside, and I was like, well, okay, now I remember. I guess I did see his shoes but my kids don't walk around in the house with shoes. Why would I let my kids walk around the house with shoes on? You know?
Right.
So he said his
I don't
shoes.
know. I believe, I know that myself, just like you're saying, my mind would not be so clear as to think about what his shoes is missing, his nose is missing. I would be frantic.
Yeah.
Not to mention that you got 4 kids, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're all about the side.
Yeah.
Like, him and his brother was like about the same size.
Right.
So I'm sure that they interchange clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. How do
But how do you know that just his stuff is missing? You know?
Yeah, his coat.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely see why they suspected something right off bat because he does not appear to me to be a parent who woke up and whose child was this out of the house.
Yeah.
He didn't seem upset enough. He didn't seem nothing. He just seemed too confident.
Now, I know me trying to do all this technology stuff, and then we had our account closed for a while. I done forgot how to maneuver it. I never was great at it in the first place. But did you get something out of watching that full video of them going upstairs and everything? That's how you got your, you know,
Yeah, that's how I came to the decision that he didn't seem frantic enough. Definitely, this was the first time I had seen that. First time I heard the 911 call.
oh wow, that 911 call been out for a while.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I know, girl, I know I kept saying, oh my God, oh Lord, Lord, please. Girl, I kept praying and praying. You couldn't get a full sentence out of me. I mean,
Exactly. Exactly.
he took him upstairs and he took him, they went downstairs, they went back upstairs, but the kids was talking at the same time. And they were asking the kids, where's your brother? Where's your brother at? You know?
Yeah, I
And
did hear somebody say that in the video.
yeah.
I don't know. Cory didn't strike me as a person who just woke up and one of the kids was missing. Just to me, he just didn't seem frantic enough. Now, I know everybody reacts differently,
Uh-huh.
and maybe everybody wouldn't be frantic when you wake up and, when your kids are missing. That you just, I don't know.
He did say he sleep.
Maybe everybody reacts different.
He said he sleep downstairs, and when the twins got up, when he said the twins got up, they get up, they run around the house. So he fixed them breakfast, and then he took a shower, and then when he came upstairs,
That's another thing. If
oh,
I have, just me, if I have 4 kids, we're not going to be keeping breakfast individually. Okay, you two can eat now, and I'm going to put you with me. No, everybody going to sit down at the table at the same time.
right, right,
And I'm saying he's a military man, so he would want things orderly.
and they usually wake up real early too. Military people, they're used to waking up early.
Someone that I felt was upset enough.
What about, okay, so what about that confession letter? I know that wasn't the greatest video, but it was all I can do to make sure you guys get it.
No,
Know
the
what?
video was fine. My only concern was the same thing that you said. I could hear somebody saying something about a shower, something about commissary. I could hear that, and I don't know whose voices we were hearing.
Do you
And I
do
remember
you
him
think
saying
that they
those things.
could talk to him and be like, if you want to shower, just give us a
Oh
confession.
yeah, oh yeah,
You get your commissary. You think they could do something like that every day
yeah,
and drive him to
yeah.
writing?
Especially on nights,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Because your staff is less, and so yeah, I mean they could do that.
Yeah.
And he looked like he was in an administrative wing, like they weren't getting a lot of freedom.
Right.
So of course, yeah, you can definitely do that. It
Yeah.
can be done. I don't know that they did that, but it can be done.
Yeah.
But he kept saying that I'm hearing voices and they're talking to me in my head, and I
That
don't know.
that would run somebody freaking crazy. You sitting there,
Yeah.
you did this, you did that, and that's all you hear all day long. You hear it. They just play it, record it, play it, record it. You be like, I don't get a shower, I don't. But I mean, just because you don't get a shower one day or 2, 3 days or a week, that don't drive you. I mean, I don't think that would drive me to
First off,
write
it's
nothing.
against your rights. It's against your rights.
Yeah.
And remember, I was a correctional officer. We have to give them access to a shower every other day.
Yeah.
That's the law. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing that I found very interesting, and every state is different. Every facility has different rules. Anytime that we would have someone to say that they want to give a confession
Uh-huh.
or write a confession, immediately we have to take them out of their cell,
Uh-huh.
put them where, like, they would have a visit with a lawyer or something. Those were the private rooms.
Yeah.
And contact the law enforcement.
Yeah.
That's what we would have to do. This is Pennsylvania.
Right.
Everything, Virginia's also on the road. So there could be something totally different.
Yeah.
The way she just was so, the way, first off, he said the officer wrote the first statement for him.
Uh-huh.
That is a no-no.
Yeah.
Any officer would know that you don't do that.
Right.
He got two good hands. There's no reason he can't write.
Yeah.
And second, when she came back and she stood there, I don't know. I didn't like the way it was done, although I see that with the cameras, and she obviously had on her body cam.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see him being worse whatsoever.
Hmm.
And he wrote for a long time. I thought he was writing a book.
Yeah, he wrote a whole full page. And he picked up that so he picked up his composition book to write, to have a flat surface to write on. And yeah.
It's like he went from one state to the other. Because initially when the officer started talking to him, he was walking around and kind of manic and talking about, they had a box hooked to his head and the voices, and he had voices. He was very manic, walking around the cell. And as soon as she said, well, can't you write the confession yourself? You just sit down and wrote it like a obedient child.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was different to me.
Okay.
It was a lot. I really appreciated seeing those stuff. It definitely gave me a better understanding of what they were dealing with.
Yeah.
With him.
Yeah.
You always have the goodies.
Well, people send them to me, so I be like, I want to share this, and my phone's like, you're not gonna get to share nothing. I was like, the devil is a lie. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna go live, and we'll figure it out together. I'm gonna get it on there some kind of way. I would have loved to. I would have loved to just kept it without the commercials, and then heighten up the volume. And so people can go back and look at it and look at it and look at it without all that craziness going on, because it takes a lot to even find it. And then once you find it, you have to sit there for almost 40 minutes before you get to the really good stuff, because you're gonna just think it's just the simple stuff. So if you wait around, the other video will pop up, and the other video will pop up, and then the other. It's like 5 videos till it gets to that one. So if you guys go look for it, just stay on that site, and in the next video will show up until it gets to that last one.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But
Thank you very much, SP, for allowing me to come up on the platform and say my little piece.
thank you for coming on up. I'll call you later.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Come on, you guys. I'm still sick, so I'm finna get off of here. And my stomach is doing something crazy. And she said, SP, have you heard anything about Dana making a statement after the trial? No. Have you? Dana ain't made no statement. Dana ain't hiding, girl. Dana ain't gonna make no statement. If you tell me Dana done made a statement, I'm gonna fall out this chair. I'm serious. I'm gonna roll around on this floor. I'm serious. Thank you for the prayers. Prayers go up, blessings come down. She said, no, you're not gonna hear Dana. Dana ain't gonna say nothing. That's what's so leery. That, in itself. Okay, the trial is over with. Why not she speak now? She said, fall out. You want me to fall? Girl. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. Um, I got some other stuff I got to get done. I don't know if I'm going to come on at 3. I should come on because, with those commercials running like they're running and everything, we might get in a little trouble. So we got to make up our time so they won't be like, okay, you don't have so much time on, so. She said, fall out to sleep. Nah, oh, I can say we did get some things done. We got one car ready to go, and then we finally got the food truck out the backyard and down there to the mechanic so he could put a throttle, or whatever on. An easy start, because I'm not happy with this. So anyway, you guys, I got other work to do. This is my last night that I'm going to be off and back to work. So I will see you guys later. Let me put on this one thing so we won't get in trouble with this whole thing, you guys.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.